Welcome to this video on ClearVantage Basic Troubleshooting. As you and your staff are working in ClearVantage, you may encounter error messages that can occur for different reasons. This video is designed to provide you with quick tips for troubleshooting ClearVantage Sapphire. The first group of quick tips are for issues logging into the application. If you are having issues logging into the application, first double-check your credentials with your system administrator. Confirm your username and have the system administrator reset your password if necessary. Once you have double-checked your credentials, confirm your CV Sapphire registration code with your system administrator. If you have already entered your code and believe that it may have been entered in error, you can have ClearVantage Sapphire prompt you to re-enter the registration code by first editing your localconnection.ini file. The localconnection.ini file provides a number of important pieces of information for ClearVantage, including which server the application should connect to. Included in this file is your registration or access code. To find the localconnection.ini file, first open up a File Explorer window. In the File Explorer, we want to navigate to the following folder. To find the folder quickly, we can search in the navigation bar for $app-data. In this way, we are searching for our application data folder. Now that we are in our application data roaming folder, we can click on app data to go up one level to our application data folder. Within the application data folder, select local. In local, select Euclid. Select the folder for your ClearVantage database. This folder contains many of the files necessary for ClearVantage. Within this folder, find the localconnection.ini file. Once you've found the file, open it. Listed in the file, you will see the access code line. If you've already entered a registration code, this line will already be populated. In order to have ClearVantage prompt you to enter the registration code at next login, you want to delete the access code information. Once you've deleted this information, you can save the file. Close out of the window. Click on the ClearVantage Sapphire executable to open the application. Enter your login credentials. You will be prompted to enter your registration code. Now that we've updated the registration code and have been able to log in ClearVantage, let's talk about our second group of quick tips related to errors when you are already working in the application. If you're already working in ClearVantage and encounter an error message, the first recommended troubleshooting step is to log out and back into the application. ClearVantage relies on a network connection to interact with your database and web services. When a network connection is dropped, the application is unable to perform certain tasks related to updating and managing these services, which may result in an error message. In order to reestablish the connection, you can log out of ClearVantage and log back in to reset. To prevent network drops, it is recommended that you use a wired Ethernet connection whenever possible. Once you have logged out of the application and back in, attempt to recreate your error message by repeating the same steps in the same area of the application in which you saw the error. If the issue persists, the next troubleshooting step will be to remove the cached reference files created by ClearVantage. ClearVantage creates the local reference data files when you are working in the application. This set of temporary files are used to format data in the database and can occasionally run into errors when performing tasks in the application. When these files are not present, ClearVantage creates a new copy of the files in the same folder location. As such, if you are running into errors, deleting this folder will create a refresh of these temporary files as ClearVantage recreates the deleted files at the next login. To find these files, navigate to the folder seen below. We can also use our shortcut from earlier to find this location in the File Explorer window. In the navigation bar, type %appdata%. Once you've found the app data folder, navigate to roaming. In roaming, select Euclid Technology. In CV9, in this folder, you will see the files for each database you work with in ClearVantage. To delete the files, simply right-click, Delete. Now that we've deleted the files, we can log back into the application to recreate them. Now that we've logged back into the application, let's check for our recreated reference data files. As you can see, the folder that we have deleted has now been rebuilt by the ClearVantage application. Now that these files have been refreshed, you can now attempt to replicate your error message. These quick tips are designed to give you troubleshooting tools for resolving potential errors in ClearVantage Sapphire. For more information on troubleshooting ClearVantage, download a copy of the ClearVantage Administration Guide from the Euclid support site.